All right. We're Toxic Origin. This is the Houston Collective.
Shut your mouth and rest your head. Your head. Your head. Your head. Lights are low. What's a shot to wasted? Lights are low. What's a shot to two? Lights are low. Lights are shut. Lights are wasted. Lights out. Hey, hey. Not the time to walk away. Like the sound to disobey. Why you mind and you be dead? Just shut your mouth and rest your head. Lights out alone. Lots of stuff to the wasted. Lights out alone. Not the time to walk away. Not your time to disobey. Why you find me dead? Just shut your mouth and rest your.
Yeah. That was really good.
So, well, here, I got Rico over here to do the intros.
Yeah, that's me. I'm Rico. Hey.
Hey, Rico.
Hey,
What's up, Rico?
what's going on, y'all? This is Toxic Origin, and you're listening to the Houston Collective Radio. We're so happy to be here. So happy to have you guys rocking out real quickly, straight to the jump.
Glad to be here.
Thank you.
Having fun, I assume you were going to say.
Oh, yeah.
I am.
Yes.
With us is Blue and Jeremiah, our sound and video people, and we have Messiah, who does not like to be referred to as our fearless leader. And again, this is the Houston Collective Radio. You can hear us anytime, anywhere, online. And do we have an archive?
Yes, on YouTube.
We have an archive on YouTube. So,
Hell yeah.
Messiah, without further ado, tell us what we're doing here.
We're here to talk to local Houston acts and to ask them weird questions as usual. So, please introduce yourselves and how'd you guys get together?
Go.
So I'm Bubba.
I'm Greg.
This is Mike.
Mike.
And that's Mark back there on the drums.
Oh, Mark, you don't have a mic.
Oh,
You have a mic right there.
that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, us three have been jamming on and off for years. Greg, for a long time. And Greg came on last, 5 years ago or whatever, as long as I say.
19.
Yeah, and in and out, we had been jamming together in and out of, I was in and out of other bands, Verbal Abuse, Fang, passing the Napalm Division with Kurt Brett from DRI. And
Hell yeah.
with
These guys went to high school together.
yeah,
Those two, you two,
All of
all three.
All
So,
three.
so you're really the noob.
I'm the outsider.
Ah,
And so whenever I was on tour with those other bands, like we were kind of on a hiatus, and then I would come back and then we would do stuff again, but nothing too serious until after stopped playing with those other bands, and then we picked up Greg because we needed somebody exactly like him. He was the exact perfect person for what we wanted to do. It was first try.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
With the Craigslist, call the guy. Everything synced.
Greg's list.
Yeah, everything synced. First practice, we knew it was the dude. And
What about him made you guys know he was the one?
well, his song, the songs and music that he was into for one, and then just the second he plugged in his guitar, started playing Ace Frehley licks. That was it. I'm a big time Kiss fan from back when I was a kid. Old Kiss.
Yeah, we all kind of have the same influences. We're all about the same age. We all listen to the same stuff, and we all cut our teeth on the same things.
Right.
So it was a really easy fit.
yeah. No, I mean, I would have never known if you didn't tell me that you're the noob here. But
I mean, he writes in the same, a box that I write in or that we write in, and writing songs together just fell into place. It was perfect.
yeah. So
It's like it was meant to be.
how long has Toxic Origin been around?
2019.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I would. Yeah. Like I said again, I would have never known. Like you guys sound super tight, and the vibe is like super old school punk, which I definitely do enjoy. Coming from California, like no effects and all that fun stuff.
Right. Well, that's Verbal Abuse and Fang both were based out of the East Bay area.
Yeah.
Then with the DRI and Verbal Abuse and Fang are like the hardcore whatever. Started the hardcore whatever scene 79 through 85. But a lot of the stuff that we do is more progressive than that. Like our songs are they're a lot different song to song. Not really one particular type of style or sound.
Yeah. So wait, how did you end up here? Wait, are you from the Bay Area?
No, I started. I was in a band called Super Void with Nick Nobody and
That's what that noise is. Sorry.
and Verbal Abuse and DRI are both from Texas. They
Okay.
moved to Oakland and got big in the early 80s. Well, Nicky had got out of prison and he was on parole here in Texas. Well, the bass player for Verbal Abuse was in Super Void with me and they needed a guitar player. They told me to come try out, and then a week later we were heading to CBGB's to start the tour and go through the US. And then while on tour, Verbal Abuse and Fang would tour together all the time. We were on tour with Fang. Fang lost their bass player. I jumped up, and then I'm playing with Fang as well. And that ended up going a different direction when the tour split up. So I was split in two bands across the country. So there wasn't really a lot of time to do anything at home.
Oh,
you know,
wow.
which kind of left out my my family. Saying to play music with.
Yeah. No, it's great to hear that they're Oakland. I don't hear anyone coming from Oakland. Like anytime I meet someone from California here in Texas, they're from like SoCal.
No, that's Oakland, not San Francisco. Oakland.
Oakland, the other side of the bridge.
Oh
yeah.
And out over there, that's a big difference, man. Those two factions, Frisco and Oakland,
The 415 and the
they don't
510.
know, they don't know, who's cooler,
So did you guys play at like the Store Club and all that, and like
We stayed on
Gilman?
tour. Gilman, yeah. I mean, but most of the time we were on tour.
Okay, all right. So what was the first song called?
That was Lights Out.
Lights Out.
Lights
Okay, all right. So what do you have next for the next song?
This is Greg's song.
Oh, Cracks.
Yeah.
Cracks.
Yeah, Greg came to the table with a lot of stuff, man, that we just completely,
This song's called Fell Through the Cracks. I might have dropped an F-bomb or two in that one. Sorry about that.
Might have dropped
Oh, crap.
dropped a few fingers.
Crap on a crap cracker.
Well, at this point, fuck it, right?
Is that okay? It's art. That's the way the song is written.
Well, I'm not gonna bleep it out in the middle of the song.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No, you're totally good.
I'd have to play another one without.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to play the radio-friendly one. So let's start that over again. No, I'm just kidding.
That song is about the demented. I'm trying to do this without cursing. The losers and the
It's about
incels.
school shooters. You know,
Yeah.
how messed up in the head. You know,
So messed up they want to shoot up a school or whatever. Not a fan. Not
Yeah.
a fan.
how uncool that is. You know, like some of the places where us three are actually from. You know, they had that shooting in Santa Fe, and that was like real close to home. Oh, wow. Pretty messed up.
So
Tired of hearing about it.
is this a new song or?
Yeah. it's a
Oh,
new
okay.
one. Yeah.
So then, when you write that song, do you have everyone else in mind, and then be like, all right, I need you to play it like this, or like how does the songwriting process work for you guys?
That is kind of how that one went.
Okay.
Like
They're all different.
Yeah, I wrote it, but I wrote it with them in mind. Like I, his guitar part and my guitar part and the bass and I mean, I let the drums and they can do what they want to do.
right, the rhythm.
But within the framework of the
Yeah,
song
for-
that we write.
Through the verse, chorus, verse,
Yeah.
bridge.
And the same, like when he writes songs or whatever, he
I
has
bring an
idea.
outline
Yeah.
to it, and then everybody brings their parts to it. And if there's something I'm hearing in my head that needs to be a certain way, I'll bring it up. If they have an idea, well, let's try this, see how it sounds, and it just ends up working itself out.
Oh, so how does that like work out? Like when you have the song, do you play it solo and then be like, all right, what do you guys hear with this?
Kind
Yeah.
of like sometimes we'll just sit in the room in our rehearsal room and just come up with stuff. Or he'll have a little piece of something, or even Mark, the drummer. There you go, Mark. He'll have like a little riff or something, and we'll just play with it and see what happens. And then
Sometimes I'll come with an acoustic song that's fully realized, but
Yeah.
needs like a lead and other parts, and then, they'll follow the chord progression and then flesh it out from there. It's all different sometimes. Sometimes we'll have a cool riff,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden that explodes into a song just by
Yeah.
feeling it. It just depends.
and sometimes they start almost all the way written, and we just learn it. Like he'll have something completely done, or I'll have something completely done,
Right.
and we'll just make it work.
How often have you guys noticed that you rock out with a British accent?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't really.
I know.
Is it
No,
hard
it's
to avoid?
Huh?
Is it hard to avoid?
I don't know.
A British accent? Do I have a British accent?
Almost.
Really?
Almost. It's just probably just a little snotty.
I have been there one time.
It's a little snotty.
I was in London in 1995. I don't think it stuck.
No.
I was there for like 4 days. I'm not British.
But it might be just trying to hit those notes. Notes.
Maybe. I don't know. We do listen to a lot of British punk rock,
A lot of British pop. I like a lot of British glam.
like Wham,
from Slade.
like Wham and stuff like that.
Wham!
And
They're British.
Slade, Bowie. Stuff
Oh
like
yeah, Bowie. Yeah. I thought you meant Wham, or like Pet Shop Boys or something.
That was your secret record collection.
That's okay.
so being I'm just gonna like honestly focus on you because you're the new guy now.
Because I'm the British guy.
The Brit, the,
Yeah.
and
The limey.
He's from over
I'm the
he's from
limey.
over the pond.
the London bloke.
Chips,
The Houston bio.
fish and chips. Yeah.
So, how many of these songs? How many songs have you brought to the band versus how many songs have you had to learn once you started joining?
Me?
Yeah.
They had a ton of stuff already established, and I just learned it and came up with my own little parts. Because I have a thing, like, since we're two guitar players, I don't want us to be playing the exact same thing all the time. So I try to shape my stuff like
Yeah, that happens a lot in punk rock, man. It's just two guys doing the same shit.
Yeah, what's the point of that? So like he has his established way of playing songs that were already established, and so I just made my way fit in, like so. But we've all been doing this for a really long time, so it's not that difficult. we're not playing like
Yeah.
Beethoven or anything
Right.
up here. You know,
All of us been playing punk rock for
It's
our whole
pretty-
lives, you know?
it's pretty simple stuff.
So how long?
But we try to make it, a little complex.
Yeah, I mean it's simple, but we try to keep it interesting, even though it's simple. You know,
No, it's definitely
try to. I don't know if we succeed, but we try to keep it.
push people around in the
Right.
pit, but I hope no one pushes anyone around here right now.
Yeah, you break something.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, I hope that this is. I'm sure this is a little bit different from like shows you guys played,
Right.
since there's.
I didn't mean to cut you off earlier.
No, dude.
Yell at them.
Fuck it.
Yeah, yeah.
See, I'm getting yelled at now. You started it.
Oh yeah.
You dropped the F-bomb first. So now-
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So now that the F-bomb.
But that was part of the song though.
He
So
said forgiveness.
I broke the seal. I did.
Break the seal.
I broke the seal.
So now it's like, oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'll get yelled at. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
So what do you guys have next? Thank you, sir.
Next song.
Yeah. You guys are getting me in trouble over here.
Oh, okay. Here's another new one.
Yeah, it's kind of different.
We've played this one. You know, we've played these songs live, but they haven't been released yet.
Oh wow. Oh,
So they're
like
they're coming
first
on this next.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
No,
be on the new record.
the very first one we played has been released, but that crack
Yeah.
song and this one.
We got some records back there. We were gonna give somebody record.
Yeah, if y'all want some records.
Woo, I'm down.
We have vinyl. So anyway, this one's Welcome Home. Hold on.
It's kind of like
Turn my
coming back to prison.
Not to see, but to tell, so say, oh, but it's all that we say. Not to see, but to tell, so say, oh, but it's all that we make. Not to see, not to tell, so say, oh, but it's all that remains. Now you see, not the town, so say, oh, but it's all that you say. Now you see, but the town is so say, oh, but it's all that you say. Now you see, the town of the soul, say, the lot of destructive descent, it's all the same.
Something. We got to come clean on that one. We messed that one up.
First measure.
It did sound like, yeah.
We screwed that up. Okay, that's all right.
so
Did we cover it? I think so.
I mean, I couldn't tell. Could anybody else back here tell? No,
Okay.
not at all, dude.
All right.
But you guys came clean. So now it's forever on the internet.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, live internet. It's Yeah. Buy this coming up record that we got coming up, and you'll get the real version, the good version, the version that's not wrong. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good.
Everything.
It's rock and
No,
roll.
yeah, it's rock and roll, and it's real as.
It's real.
I almost dropped another F-bomb and I just got stared at before.
It's fudging real. All right, that's all right.
It's bloody real.
But yeah, it's
So
cheerio, mate. All right.
Chim chim charoon. I'm getting the mic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here's a question.
Uh-huh.
So when listening to your music, it almost sounds like, and this is based off of your Godzilla shirt, kind of like something emerging from the depths, something destroying a city. Is that kind of
Well, that song in particular, it does have a lot of crescendo type of stuff. You know, I mean, it does a lot of building and
Get closer to
plateau. You know, it plateaus and then evolves into what it is. But it is basically a song about dealing with like going to prison and then being released from prison.
And what's the name of the song?
Welcome home.
Welcome Home. And what is it about prison and Godzilla? Do you think it's a
Oh.
connection?
That's all you.
President Godzilla. Is that
That's just a choice. Yeah, it's the Godzilla costume
Oh.
that with the plastic costumes in the 70s. That's what was on the costume when you had the mask.
I
in the
thought that was a
70s.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Oh,
See,
I'm just I'm just messing with you.
getting kicked out of the band.
They're big into like vintage toys and stuff, and I'm not, so I'll always bust their chops about
yeah, tons of
These-
vintage horror stuff, masks, monsters,
vintage, horror
models,
Anyway.
things like that.
Is that a theme that you guys explore a lot? Just either prison or mythological creatures?
No, it just a lot of stuff. I try and stay away from politics because I feel like it
Yeah.
ages your band and it also isolates your audience.
I think
Uh,
mostly it's more like human
Yeah, life,
human struggles, life kind of stuff is
life
that's most of what I'm
experience,
saying. Yeah.
thoughts, emotions, things that everybody deals with every day. No matter who you are.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
definitely appreciated because I feel like a lot of people's 2025s isn't starting out so well.
And I try and write.
4 days.
I try and write
No,
stuff.
4 days old, it's like people getting run over, and I was like,
That was
"Geez."
day one.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what a way to start
I
like
know.
new year, right?
When writing stuff, trying to do it kind of in an ambiguous way so that, what I might have something that I've written might mean something different to somebody else, depending on how they read it and feel it, And,
It's definitely appreciated here. Just hear backstories of songs that's being written because, just hearing songs we could take it one way, but hearing it straight from the artist's mouth and getting it explained and see
Right
what the
on.
thought process is definitely what I'm trying to always capture. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it could be one way, but then like the real.
like when a lot of people say that, they're locked up or in prison or jail or whatever, the anticipation, they can't wait to get home. They're going to do all these things better when they get home. They're going to start caring about their kids, or they're going to start taking care of their family. They're going to start going to church. They're going to do all these things, all this list of shit, and then they get home and they can't handle being outside.
Stuff.
They can't even be around within 3 foot of somebody because they're having anxiety, you know what I'm saying? And ends up not getting anything done. And then over that next month, all they can think about is how to get back to prison because that's where they feel safe,
I mean,
the recidivism rate of most people is 98 to 99% for that reason. It's the same. It's PTSD, just like a prisoner going to war. You're dealing with getting killed every day. you know,
I mean, I wasn't in prison, but the first thing I did when I got out was eat a bunch of McDonald's. And
Right.
I was like, I'm done.
oh yeah, real
I'm
food,
done
man.
with the soups.
And you could,
Yeah, I'm done with the soups.
Yeah.
I don't
Did
want
you-
no more spread.
Did you call that real food? That's
I mean, it's real.
that's yeah.
Good beef jerky.
They call that real world food.
toilet wine. Some
Real
toilet wine.
world
The
food.
food on the outs. So, I always try to ask this: what's like the Houston music scene experience been like for you guys?
I think it's been pretty good.
Because I see you guys playing a lot.
Houston's punk scene is pretty small for such a big city. The punk scene is pretty small. So you get to see a lot of the same people. You go to shows or you play a show and you see all the same people everywhere. And it's cool. Everybody's friendly. Everybody's cool. We play in other bands. This is our main band, but we play in other bands. So we're always out and about somewhere.
Awesome. Well, yeah. Well, I appreciate hearing backstories of all your songs that you recently just played, and yeah. Well, shit. Thank you. You know
Yeah.
what? Yeah.
Stuff.
It's out the bag now.
Yeah,
Fuck
it's done.
yeah. Well,
Are we
yeah,
playing
at this
another-
point, screw it. And so, thank you guys for coming on. And I'm going to hide and do this YouTube exclusive thing for.
Are we supposed to play another one, or is this it?
No. This is not it. This
Oh.
is it for the radio, but
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
the newest one, the
Okay.
last one will be coming out faster than anything else.
Understood.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
Thank you for having us.
Dude.
Thank you very much.
No problem. And I would love to have you guys come back and play
Please,
those
yeah.
songs.
Yeah, this is
When we
awesome.
get the
Thank you.
record done
Appreciate
and
it.
finished, we'd love to come back and do this again.
Come back, do this, and promote it. It'd be awesome.
It'll be pretty soon.
I'll shoot your album cover.
Thank you. All right.
So, hey, welcome back. This is the YouTube exclusive and the sneak peek that's coming out first. Toxic Origin is here with us. And so, what do you guys have for this set or for this song?
What do we do? Oh, things we do? Okay.
Things we do. All right, let's handle that.
Alrighty.
That's how we hide, painted scars on you. That's how we try, since they hide the truth. Give me shelter, things we know are true. Give me shelter, things we say and things we do. The things we do. The things we do. The things we do. The things we do. That's how we hide, pain is misery. That's how we try, truth is hard to see. Give me shelter, things we know are true. Give me shelter, things we say and things we do. 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 Things we do.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
If you can, there he is. So let the audience know where people can find your music. If you're Spotify
Yep.
links,
Yeah, Spotify,
coming up, everything.
MySpace, like whatever.
Grimace,
All of it.
Grimace Records.
Yeah, Grimace Records. We're with Grimace Records. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grimace Records. We have a lot of compilations out with them. We're on a lot of compilations.
Yeah, they put us on a lot of compilations of worldwide distribution. Our vinyl record was co-produced by them. several EPs
Yeah,
and
EP.
singles
Yeah,
that
we
have
got-
been done by Grimace as well.
Yeah, you'll find it all on Spotify and YouTube, wherever you stream music. It's there.
Awesome. Any shows coming up soon?
Yeah, we have February 1st at Trip 6, Janae's birthday bash. Yes, we'll be at that. And then we have, what else do we? Is that it for now?
I think that's it. We're trying to finish the record up.
Yeah, we've been trying, like, not playing as much. We're trying to finish this damn record.
Yeah.
So,
the holidays, put a little
Yep,
print on that.
yep, holidays, record, a lot of recording and writing we've been doing. So, but we're going to be booking a lot of shows coming up.
Awesome. Yeah, keep me in the loop, man. I will
Yep, I
definitely
will.
blast all that out for
Thank you.
guys.
All right.
Awesome,
Yeah.
man. I appreciate it.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, thank you once
all do.
again. And follow Toxic Origin on all streaming platforms and social media stuffs.
Yeah, Instagram, Facebook, all the. We're not too active on Facebook.
Yeah.
But Instagram is where we do everything.
And I would assume link in bio for all your Spotify stuff.
Do what?
The link in bio. For,
Yeah, the link. There's a link in there. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Yep.
Well, thank you guys for showing up and rocking.
Right on. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Have a good one, man.